Are we ready to start?
Start.
All right. Welcome back to the Transformation Church Message Weekly Recap Podcast. Is that right?
Message
That's
recap
right,
podcast.
message recap.
All right. I'll
The
start
weekly,
over.
if you want to do weekly message recap podcast,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
it's not always weekly because
Yeah.
All right.
Tiffany, you walk in, you're on
It
the
is all good.
podcast.
Tiffany's going to come back.
Hey, you want to sit here?
This is my
You
baby
wanna
sport.
hop into the podcast today? All right. Welcome back.
Okay, here we go. We're going to start over. Here we go.
Welcome back to Transformation Church's Message Recap Podcast. That is sometimes weekly, or sometimes maybe probably we will recap the message. Today we will. My name is Charitey Bonner, and I am one of our hosts today. I get the honor and privilege to serve as our guest experience and groups director here at TC. I'm going to hand it over to a couple of my people for them to introduce themselves as well.
What's up? I'm Nate. That was such an introduction.
Why are you laughing at me?
She's in her talent field. This is good for her.
This is
so
her feel, and Nate
perfect.
just goes, "What's up? What's up? I'm Nate."
I'm Nate.
Yeah, his voice got deep for the first time in a long time.
Because I'm
I
getting
heard,
big.
so.
I'm getting swollen.
You
in the
get
gym.
swole.
Gotta act like
Gains,
a man.
baby, gains.
Gains.
If people have
Gains.
never...
Steroids will do it.
Okay.
Are you juicing?
Whoa.
No.
Hey, we have some new listeners, so you want to introduce yourself, like what you do,
What do
who
you
you
do?
are?
I sometimes work.
Yeah, trust me.
You know, I just hang around, do my thing. Yeah, I'm students director.
Yeah,
you
students
go.
director.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. We're glad you're here. Go Motion Night this week. This week, Motion Night.
Yes, if you haven't heard about, come on.
Nate's
Join
phone
us.
number is 850. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
It's not.
It's not.
because I'm not from this area. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Yay! My name is Rick Rodriguez, and I serve as the location pastor.
Yes.
Why do you
at
say
TC.
your last name all the time?
Why do I
not
say
saying
my
that
last name?
you just said it, but
Yeah.
he says it like all the time, like from the stage and stuff like that. I was always curious why you do that.
I don't really know.
You just do it?
I just do it. This is,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So,
I
Rick
was- yeah.
Rodriguez.
Yeah. No,
I
was
need to
just
go
curious.
to therapy and ask
It's
that
because
question.
he
why
doesn't
I do
speak
that, so.
Spanish. He just
Yeah.
really wants to connect with his heritage, so he uses his
Ah.
last name. Yeah.
Maybe that's it. But I'm
think
scared
that
if I
is it.
use my full name, Ricardo Rodriguez,
roll your
I'll
R.
get deported really fast.
Okay. And that's the it. No.
Just kidding. So
We are praying for all families who are currently impacted by the deportations.
Are you? You said a prayer this morning for that?
I said it last night, actually.
Oh, okay.
One of my friends was, her dad was deported. So, actually, yeah, I did. Anyway,
oh yeah,
Dang. All right.
that escalated quickly.
Oh,
So,
Seth.
Here we go. My name is Seth Smiley, last name. Got to include it there so everyone is doing. I'm the Central Worship Director here at TC.
yeah, you are.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. Can I ask why do you have a sword?
This is Baby Sword.
I'm sorry?
Huh?
Baby sword?
Baby Sword.
Baby sword?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I just felt encouraged to just feel strong today.
Look, we're talking
Yeah.
about the armor of God
look
today.
strong.
Thank you.
So,
Appreciate that.
our
Do-
theme
wait,
is the
wait.
armor of God.
Do I not look ever strong?
You got the sword of salvation. Where's
Yeah.
the breastplate of righteousness?
It's somewhere
I thought
around
that
here.
was sword of the spirit.
I don't know. You know. You're the pastor, not me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were way off. And so,
Okay.
helmet of salvation.
Anyway. Wow. Okay. I've had a great day with you all. I will see you next week.
No, man.
She's gonna go study her Bible.
Read your Bible.
Oh, Lordy.
Sunday was
no.
great. It was a great
Oh, it was
week at
fantastic.
TC. I
Yes,
mean,
it
let's
was.
just shout out the Heather Harville.
Oh,
she did
my
an incredible
goodness.
job. So proud
was.
of her.
She did.
You've known her for quite a while, Pastor Ric. Was she nervous about speaking this Sunday?
I don't think so. She was ready.
She was
And
ready?
So,
There you
I mean,
go.
she's been preparing this message for a month and a half, almost 2 months. And
Months.
so
Yeah.
she preached it to myself and Brad a couple of weeks ago, and it was great then,
Yeah.
and it was great this last
Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah.
So, no, she just killed it. Every service, she killed it. So
She did. The title of the message was "Turn Up the Volume," and one of the things that hit the home for me was when she was talking about God's voice, because I know for me, like in the chaos of life, and especially with social media, I get really overstimulated with so many noises that it's hard for me to lean into God's. And so I really like that she brought that home. What was y'all's favorite part of the message? We're gonna recap it today.
we're gonna recap.
folks.
Yeah.
Seth, what you think?
Oh man, you can put me on the spot.
Yeah, because you got that sword over there.
That's right. I feel
So,
strong. No, I loved how she. I love how she. She had so many good stories, but one of the good stories I loved how she explained was the egg scenario, like the swirl, and how we can get put in so many different scenarios, and on this planet, on this earth. But God always knows what He's doing. He forms and shapes us, and so the way that she explained that with food, because she's, that's her career, and that's what she does as a job, and she explained that with food, and everyone got it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just as simple as that, and then just to put it back towards Christ was a beautiful thing.
And the fact that like food was her testimony.
Yes.
Like it was her the thing she struggled with the most,
Yeah.
but also the fighting ground for God to bring healing to her.
Yeah.
That's just so dope.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
She did a great job.
yeah, I love how she talked about food because
I was hungry, dude.
Yeah.
I wanted me a rice bowl after that.
My daughter calls me a big back all the time, and so she
Well,
was like,
she's not wrong. I'm just
"Oh, we better be glad we on the online." No, I was kidding. Yeah. She's not lying.
I'm
So,
sorry, y'all are always dogging on me and picking on me. I feel like I got to give it back. You know,
No, you're good. You're good.
Occasionally.
So, no, I think for me, the one line that stands out was she was talking about how sometimes it's easy to always go back to where God brought us from.
Yeah.
And her quote was that sometimes comfort feels easier than freedom.
Yeah.
And man, it was like you in the auditorium, you can
Yeah.
hear people go, like, because
Yeah.
it's such a powerful
Dude,
statement.
she was cutting, bro.
Yeah. But it's
Yeah,
so
so good.
true. I mean, so true. Because I can look at it even in my own life, how it's easier when it's comfort,
Yeah.
right? It's comfortable doing these certain things. It's comfortable going back to certain things versus pursuing the freedom that God has given us or that God has brought us out of. And so, our things that God brought us out of. So, I mean, it was just a great one-liner she had. So
yeah, it was
powerful.
good.
Yeah.
What about you, Nate? What was your
It was
favorite part?
good. Yeah. Well, talking about Heather and she was in the communicators master class. So that's where she started her journey on being a communicator, right? And Pastor Brad drew that out on her, and she was so nervous at the beginning. And just to see her develop in the communicators master class, I was in it as well. And so she always infused food analogies into her communication. So
Yes.
like there were so many different things that she would do with like creating food and stuff like that. It was wild. So I thought that's cool that she continued to use it in her sermon on Sunday. And but I like when she said, when we don't choose what we should be, the loudest voice will choose for us. So that's
good.
big. Just be intentional about what we choose to listen to. But yeah, no, she and what Pastor Brad called it in the masterclass is sticky statements.
Yes.
And so she's always good at like putting like small little statements together that you'll remember, right?
Right.
And
One-liners, right?
Those one-liners,
Yeah,
and
so good.
she was really good at it.
She's really gifted at that.
Really good at it. And so so yeah, she killed it. She
Could not agree more.
yeah, no.
She's also like 4'8". Did y'all see her with the?
She felt so tall, even though she
She
made the slide that you
did.
guys were short. But
I
I didn't feel that.
No, I was looking up to her. She has such a commanding presence.
Yeah.
But then when she got off the platform and she stood next to Jake, who was doing stage managing,
He's like,
and
what,
one of our
6'4"?
and one of
Yeah.
our venue control guys, Joe, she looked like they had adopted her. But she did such an incredible job. I'm so jealous.
I saw
She
a
has
photo
such-
recently where it showed what someone like 5'2" looks at in a hallway, and then what someone like 6'1" looks at in a
No.
hallway, and it's like straight, and the one's like up, and then they're like, "Is that really what you look?" So is that what it looks like to you, Pastor Ric?
Yeah. Nate, you're fired.
I'm-
And so
I'm 5'3".
pink slip. No.
I'm 5'3", so I can answer that. Yes, I am constantly looking up. My neck hurts all the time because I'm just like, you know.
I hate being so short. I ain't gonna lie. So like for me, it's summertime nowadays, right? So even when I go have to do like weddings and stuff, I have my suit jacket on, and these ladies, they're taller than me, and they have like the strapless dress on. So whenever they hug me, they're deodorant, like not in my face, but my shoulder, and so there's just sweat, armpit sweat, and like white stuff. And I'm like.
That's
it's
rough.
Crazy. but
Hugging people in the summer is
So-
gross. Can we just like only high five everybody? People be coming in the lobby hugging me, and they're all, I can't do it. I'm actually allergic to sweat.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah, every time I sweat, like every time I go to the gym, okay. What does that explain?
I don't know.
That's why I don't go to the gym in the morning, because I would come straight here and I got to shower and do my whole morning routine and everything. What you laughing about over there? You want to tell the people? I'm just saying I got to be ready.
I'm just here so I won't get fined. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm allergic to sweat. What are you guys allergic to? I'm also allergic to pineapple.
Really?
I am.
My daughter's allergic to pineapple. which
I
is
love
crazy.
pineapple
We
so
found out
much.
when her tongue started bleeding one day.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Is
just
my
a-
Lord and Savior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way
His
to end
blood
that.
covers all.
Yeah.
Oh.
Go ahead.
I don't know what I'm allergic to.
Nothing?
I think it's like
being tall.
grass and weeds. I don't know. Weeds are certain weeds. I think.
I'm definitely
So,
allergic to like different allergy seasons. So like right now with the pollen or the grass or dust, oh my goodness, my whole face just shuts up.
yeah.
Really?
Oh, it's bad.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Nate,
I
got
take
any
Zyrtec
allergies?
every night.
nothing. You nothing you're allergic to.
You're allergic to nothing?
Manual labor? No, I'm just
Working?
That's crazy. Yeah. I'm allergic to the Navy.
to the Navy.
Thank you
Yeah.
for your service.
And we appreciate the service people out there.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah,
really
100%. We
do.
appreciate
100%. My dad was in the Navy and then the Army, and now he's a psychiatrist.
Wow.
He's really on all
Oh, wow.
battlefields.
He's a resident, doesn't he?
Poor guy.
Man, goodness.
I am really excited about the Saturday. We got Serve Day happening.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. What projects are you guys
Revolution.
hitting up?
Pine Forest, baby.
Pine Forest, baby.
Let's go.
I'm coming with my
Pine
lawnmowers,
Forest.
my
Are you going to
shovels,
Pine Forest
and
too? Dang.
Aw.
yeah, I'm coming prepared.
It's
Truckload.
real man work.
Let's go
Yeah.
Miracle League.
So why are you going?
That's why you got to sign there.
So
That's right.
crazy. I feel like last week's podcast was just so like we were all just leaning in and
Wholesome,
sharing our testimony,
encouraging.
and it
Then
was
Nate
so
shows
great.
up,
And then
Hey, I'm just in my corner over here minding my own business.
okay, I'm doing Miracle League. So all y'all who come into Miracle League, I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
have Miracle League
Yes.
and Miracle. Did I say it
Miracle.
right? Miracle
Miracle.
League.
That's right. Sorry.
And then Pine Forest High School, which is more
Yes.
like a beautification type project.
Yep.
We're going to
Yeah.
be laying pine straw, planting some flowers, cutting back
Cutting
some weeds,
grass,
things,
yep.
cutting grass, things like that. And then the Ronald McDonald House will be cooking for
Oh, yeah.
families, I
Oh,
think.
wow.
Heather
there as
Harville's
well.
heading that
Heather
one up,
Harville
isn't
will be
she?
heading that
Yeah,
up.
that's good.
The
I
chef
what-
is in the house.
kind
chef.
of want to stop by
Yes.
there and get some food.
Me too.
Like,
Is she
come
cooking
on.
lumpia this time? I don't
She
know.
bet pancetta, lumpia, something like that. I'd be
It's gonna
down.
be so good.
And then at Miracle League, we're doing what? We're like pressure washing, painting, doing some other stuff
So
as well.
I'm leading that
So-
one, and I'm really excited for whatever we're gonna do. It's gonna be a great time. Britt asked me earlier, "What are we doing?" I'm like, "We are just doing God's work,
Come
and
on.
it's gonna be so good,
Yeah.
and we're gonna clean things, and it's gonna be great, and I'm gonna find out all the information today, and it's gonna be awesome."
Well, I think for me the reason why Serve Day is so special is because for us as a church, we really do put our money where our mouth is.
Yeah.
And for us, we are a church, and I've said it the last 2 Sundays, but we don't just exist in the city, but man, like we exist for the city.
Come on,
right?
yeah.
And so
good.
to be able to serve our city, to show the love of Jesus, that
Yeah.
hey, listen, there's people have this misconception of what Christians are and Christianity is really all about. And I'm not gonna lie, there's some validation to it, right? Sometimes Christians can be mean and
Because
so,
they're humans and
yeah.
sinners.
And so, but for us, we're just showing, hey, we're not like everybody else. And man, we just love Jesus and we love you and we want to show you the love of Jesus.
Exactly.
So that's why for me it's a very special day.
Not
So,
just talking it, but walking it out.
yeah,
So,
come on, man.
it's
That's
huge.
right.
Yeah.
And there's some really awesome churches in Pensacola.
Oh, yeah.
that do the same thing.
Yep.
But we also, I was just talking to somebody that's brand new. They came to open house, and she was like, I don't know, we were gonna try out a few different churches, and I'm not so sure because I really like this one. And I'm like, listen, okay, I just was at a church for 2.5 years that loved the people. But I questioned a lot of things behind the scenes. And the most beautiful thing about TC for me as someone who tithes is the financial transparency
Right.
and all the legacy lanes and the fact that we give back.
Yeah.
And so knowing that like literally every dollar, even the staff and the pastors give back to our community
Yeah.
is one of the most exciting things for me. And
Absolutely.
so I just got to have a cool conversation with her because she was like really nervous about finding a church and tithing and all these things.
Yeah.
And so it's cool that as someone who works here, I like feel really good about what we steward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
And it just shows how blessed we are as a church. I was talking to some guys that are on boards or trustees at other churches, whether it's in Alabama or Texas, and we were just talking about things that we have coming up, different projects, Serve Day, even our second locations and third locations coming up. And I remember this guy said, he goes, man, God's really blessing y'all. Because there are some churches like us who would only dream that we could just sit in a room and talk about how much money that we could give back to the community. And you guys are actually having the conversations that a lot of churches would love to have. How much money you're investing into the community, into what you guys love and what you guys believe in. And he was like, so man, consider yourself lucky that you're a part of a church that has that type of resources at the moment to where God is just blessing y'all. And so it's just a true testament to what God is doing, not just in TC, but also through TC as well. So.
Yeah, and we bring people into the process too. Like we could just cut checks and hand them to places, but we like me and Seth were talking like we want to be the hands and feet, like, and that's what we're literally going to do. We're going to sweat out there, you know, and because it's like 110 degrees in Pensacola right now with a humidity of 117%. So
it's pretty hot, man.
It's crazy.
It is hot. It is hot. So, but no, super excited about Serve Day, man. We got great things coming up, and so another opportunity for us to love our city. So it's good. Yeah. So then we got Motion Night happening.
Yes.
Come on, Wednesday night.
We're
Tell us the plan. What we got going on Motion Night?
Games, inflatables, message, worship. Are you going doing worship on Motion Night?
I don't think so, but I can if you need me to. No, I'm not. But I will be there, and my kids will be there, so it's gonna be a good night.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. And Motion Night's a little different than a normal Wednesday night, so we have like a message. So,
awesome.
So that's good. And then hot dogs and hamburgers.
Let's
some
go.
Chips, kind of like
I love me a hot
food.
dog.
Summertime food. I just went to Walmart and got all of it. So
yes. What kind of inflatables? That's the question right here.
Whatever Billy brings. Billy's a man. So whatever he brings.
Whatever he brings.
Yeah,
Love it.
Whatever he brings. So
Love it.
So yeah, it's fun. I'm excited.
And what's the age group?
6th to 12th grade.
6th to
Dang
12th
it,
grade.
so we can't come, Rick.
6th to 12th grade.
I'm the same height as a 6th grader, apparently.
You
are.
So,
And,
Me and you could roll up. Nathaniel.
That's funny. Yes, you are the same height as a 6th grader, and it's going to be a great time. So you can blend in.
Yeah, I could blend in.
We should pull up, Rick.
Be a part of it.
Let me
We
tell you the
should.
most embarrassing thing happened to me over the weekend, right? So it was July 4th, right? And we went down to the Blue Wahoo Stadium, and we saw somebody from our church, Brandy and Jacob Pierce, and they had their daughter. I can't remember her name, but I remember we're sitting there and we're hanging out, and I made the joke of, hey, you guys can cut in line because you're just part of my family, right? You're my church family.
That's wild.
So anyways, we get inside. Somebody else from our church was on the field. And Jacob and Brandy's daughter, they were with them hanging out with their daughter. Well, then, so that lady, she goes, hey, so where are your parents? And she goes, well, they're up there. And so she pointed, and it was her parents sitting next to me. And she goes, oh, well, that's Pastor Ric. And she goes, well, that's my really old Uncle Rick. I don't know how he's a part of my family, but he's my really old Uncle Rick. And I go, oh my God. So that lady ran up there. Like, I had to tell you what this little girl said. And I'm like, oh my, it was so embarrassing. Good. I have a bunch of gray hair apparently. So that's why I have my hat on. So
You also your beard's graying too.
But you're young though. You're not old, man.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll be 45 this year. So that's old.
Who's the youngest person on our staff?
Is it you?
Is it you?
We know it's you. Everybody knows it's you.
No, I thought it's you. You're 26, right?
No.
28.
No, I'm 28.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
I really thought, no.
We definitely talked about this at staff.
How old are you?
I'm 37.
37, okay.
Yeah,
I'm the oldest, and my wife, Tiffany, is
You
the
are
second
the oldest. Yeah. I knew you were the
by
oldest.
far. I mean, we're in our mid-40s, and so I'm reminded how old I am.
Old and decrepit.
I knew you were the oldest. I had no idea. That's crazy.
Nate calls me old. What is it?
What?
The old crusty, dusty seasoned saints.
I did that one time, and then Anthony Brown brought that up at the sermon.
Anthony Brown's going to be speaking in a few weeks, right?
That's right, he is.
Oh,
And this Sunday, we have a message from PB.
Pastor Brad.
That's right.
Brad.
And it'll be, he's still on his sabbatical, but he'll be bringing the word
Yeah.
I'm really excited about it. Are
Yes.
you going to be up there with the team yet?
So I won't be
When's
up there.
your intro?
So the
The 20th.
20th.
Okay.
That's the day
Yeah.
I'm speaking.
Yeah,
Let's
look at
go
that. Come on.
Yeah,
come on.
1 to 10. 1 to twin powers activate.
Yes. Yeah, I'll be up there. So 2 weeks. 2 weeks is resting, and I'll be back up there on the 20th. Yeah.
Yay, Maverick.
I'm bringing the sword too. So,
You bring the
bring
sword?
it. Bring it.
yeah, it'll be
So
great.
Chandler Moore, the
Oh,
20th.
God.
Chandler Moore, the 20th.
Could you imagine?
I
You have a
could
game
not
today or
imagine.
no?
I do have a game.
What's the game?
Yeah. Are you ready? Are you ready to play?
Ready for the game.
Okay, let's get into the game time. Our one and only Brent is going to pass out a card that you cannot look at. Everyone grab a headband and put it on your head or your hat.
Oh, this.
Or it's gonna just close my eyes. Oh, a hat.
There's your.
Once you put this on your headband on,
Brent. Oh,
everyone else can look at your
nice.
card except for you.
Can I hold my headband
So-
like this? Is this more of a king? right
No, you
Yeah, there you go.
are you trying to not mess up your waves?
here? No, you're good. No,
Do you wear
I just got a big head, so I don't know if I can be able to fit this on my head.
Okay, so everyone
There we
else
go.
can look at it. Is mine right side up? Is this?
Oh.
Did you look at it?
No, we didn't. Just swap it out just in case.
Okay, come on, Brent. Let's swap it out. Is mine right side?
I mean, in the end, it really doesn't matter if it is or not.
In the end, it doesn't,
doesn't
even
even
matter.
matter.
I tried
I wish I could fit this
so
band, y'all.
hard. Do you know
I
that
looked at
song?
it again.
You're a cheater,
Seth,
bro.
you have one job.
Yeah, I'm not obeying.
He said, I quit.
That's right.
Do you know that song, Nate?
Is it the back? Okay,
The song
yes.
that we were just singing? That's a
Yes.
good song.
Yes.
I like
All
that
right, hopefully
song.
this is right. Is that good, y'all?
Yeah.
It's not
But
right,
it's
but
not
it's still,
in
I
the,
can still see it though.
It's not in the thingy. You need to put
Well,
it in your
I'm
little...
afraid.
Here, you want me to do it for you?
Yeah, do it for me. I need help because I have my hands full.
Well,
The last
Sword.
time this messed
Bring-
me up when we were
you good?
playing.
bring your sword to work day. All right, so this game is called Headbands. We all get to... There we go. Come on. We all get to ask a question to try to understand what we are. We all have a phrase, I am blank. We are a person, place, thing, object, utility, whatever. Okay? So,
Okay.
who would like to ask the first question?
Am
Go
I
ahead.
brown?
No.
No,
Okay.
not usually.
All right.
Okay.
That's good. Okay, you did that.
Am I alive?
No.
No.
What? Okay.
Am I an animal?
No.
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 Oh man.
Am I useful?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Very,
Very useful.
All right.
Am I normally outside?
Yes. And no.
Normally yes. I'm gonna say yes. Normally. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm not alive.
Depends if you're in the wild.
So don't say that. We can't give away more. So I'm not alive. The plants aren't alive either, right? Would y'all say a plant is
Whoa.
alive?
No, you're asking too many.
No,
you're asking too
I
many
can-
questions. You're asking too many questions.
Okay, so I'm not alive. Am I a tool?
No.
No. No.
No, you're not.
Am I useful?
Yes.
Yes. Very useful. I use it every day.
How?
What? You are. That's useful.
Oh, okay, useful. Yep. Am I a food?
Yeah.
No.
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 No. Okay.
No? Some people only have that.
That's wild. Am I? Yeah, I think that's probably. Am I alive?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that answers my question about what is alive and what's not. Perfect. I didn't take science. Well, I did, but like one time.
failed.
I did. Zoology, I failed it in college.
I love zoology.
Me too. Zoology, not
Zoology,
zoology.
my bad.
It's okay. So I'm not the tool and I'm not alive. Am I a food?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm a food. Yeah.
Am I a dessert?
No.
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 No. Can I be eaten?
No.
Yeah.
No.
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 Nope.
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 You can't be eaten.
Am I a pet?
No.
My cousin had one of these as a pet.
So yes.
No,
No.
you're not.
No.
No.
You're not.
No. Not a pet.
Okay. No.
Okay, I'm a food. Okay, do you have to cook me to
No.
eat it?
I mean,
No.
You don't have to.
you don't have to.
Do people normally cook me?
That's it.
Nope.
That's too many questions.
That's-
It's too many questions.
Am I a food?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Lord have mercy.
Am I an object?
Yeah.
No.
No.
What?
No.
No. Everything's an object. What do you mean?
More clarify.
Object would be alive.
Can you hold it in your hand?
I would think.
Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, can I hold it on my hand?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. This game is long.
Can I fly?
If you wanted to.
I would. Yes.
No,
No.
you can't fly.
No.
No, you can't fly. Okay. Am
depends.
I? Do people usually cook me?
No.
No.
Oh my gosh, you made me answer that. I asked it and it still wasn't a good answer.
Am I a drink?
Yeah.
Yes.
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 Okay, that's good.
I don't even know what to ask anymore. Help me answer. Help me ask my question. Go ahead. Give me a hint.
Do I use this every day?
Do I use this every day?
Does he?
Depends on the person, but typically yes.
Typically, yes.
Hate this game.
Do I have 4 legs?
No.
No.
What do you
So
think?
I'm alive and I'm normally inside or outside and I can't fly, but I don't have 4 legs.
No.
And I'm not a pet.
No. There's more categories to this, you know.
Okay,
It's crazy.
I don't think you're alive.
I
But
don't think so either.
it is living until
it's
it's
not.
not.
he's thinking of
Oh,
like
you're not breathing.
Right.
You're not breathing, but it's a living
So
thing.
last time I got a dinosaur.
No.
And that was the same thing that they were saying is like, you
No.
are alive, but you're not.
No,
you're
no, no, no,
extinct and all this
no,
stuff.
No.
Do you? Can I give him a hint
No,
to help
no,
him?
no hints. I don't
Okay.
need, no.
Okay. I'm just trying to be helpful. All right. Am I multiple ingredients?
No.
Multiple?
I'm a single ingredient.
Yes.
I don't want to be an ingredient.
Am I a soda pop?
Yes!
That's exactly.
Yo!
All right. All right.
Can I look at it?
Yeah.
All right. Last one
Let's
for all of
go.
us, since you were the first one to
Yeah.
get yours.
What do you think? You have
and
to.
then-
You have to make.
After you have one more question, then you can.
Then you can guess.
then
Okay.
You can guess. All right. So, do you remember your questions? You can't. You can't.
you know,
be eaten.
you know how old I
I
am?
know. I know.
Yeah.
You can't be eaten. You can be held in an object.
Yep.
It's an object, whatever. You use it every day normally.
A hammer.
No.
No.
Think of Ashley Livingston.
Vampire Diaries. That's all
good.
I know.
No.
No.
You can't. Yeah.
You can look at it.
Okay. A coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said it was food. They said no. I said yes because I think
Wait
coffee's
till you
food.
see yours.
Drink.
Trust me.
A drink. We said yours isn't a food either. Am I a plant?
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, yes.
Okay.
What do you think you are?
I'm
Yeah, I mean,
gonna say. I'll. The ones I'm deciding are tree, flower, or like a bush. But I'm gonna say flower.
No.
Go ahead and see it.
You're an apple.
An apple.
My nephew once carried around an apple for a week as his pet until it rotted, and he got really sad. Okay,
rough.
I'm gonna guess. I'm a single ingredient.
yes.
I am. Oh, I have one more question. Am I a plant?
No.
Okay. An ingredient that's
Well,
not a plant.
By the way, we answered this
Who's that, me?
because I asked if I was a plant,
And y'all said
everybody
yes.
said yes.
I said yes and
You
no.
are a plant. You were a
I may have to
plant.
think about no.
Everybody
So
said.
am I like flour, like wheat?
I mean, you grow out of. I'm talking about him. You grow
Am
out
I
of
bread?
No.
No.
What am I? A banana. I love love these.
One
That's
single
cool.
ingredient.
One single
I still
ingredient.
feel like a winner because I got to play a game with you guys. Did y'all have fun?
It was great.
Well,
It was
congratulations,
fantastic.
Seth. I'm so proud of you for winning.
Last
Okay.
time I played, sorry. I was so mad.
You should have been here last week. We had a really fun game. I might bring it back next week.
That'd be good.
Hot takes. We get to debate
Hot
a hot
dogs
take.
are
It was cool.
tacos.
Hot dogs are tacos.
No, they are not.
We asked a stranger
We
that
voted
yesterday.
and-
He
No,
was on the edge.
absolutely not. People watched
right.
that episode and said no in the comments.
Okay.
Well, thank
One
you guys
person.
so much for joining us for this podcast. You can find us at mytc.life, mytc.life, or anywhere where you can find the social media profile. We are at
Yes.
Transformation Pensacola. You can show up to church this Sunday if you want to. Mobile Highway. We can't wait to see you. Anything else? Is that where
No.
they can find us?
And listen, we had a 16-year-old at open house.
We did.
Do that.
Yeah. She found us
I
at...
asked her,
Off the
how did you
podcast?
find our church? No. She goes, I said, how did you find our church? She said, you guys are viral on TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
And so I asked my grandmother to take me to this place.
Yeah.
And so it was
And she
crazy.
came to open house.
Yeah, it's awesome.
She was like, I just want to hold a sign at the front door. I was like, well, you can go put you on the door holding a sign.
That's awesome.
So you may
No,
see
that's
her
great.
this week.
That's great.
Yeah,
We love you so much. We hope you have a great week, and we will see you real soon.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.